Just listen.
If you're someone that's been looking for the CEOs, the lawyers, the finance pros, all the above, you need to be at the Waste Management Open on February 10th. Don't ask me too many questions. Left and right, men are inviting me to things. Hey, I have tickets to this, that, and the other. Hey, like, let's go on a date, this, that, and the other. Hey, want to fly here to bring your bad wigs, act as ditzy as can be, and you can bag one of these men. I think people think it's really hard to bag a rich man, a rich white man especially. It's not hard.
Here's the thing about videos like that. Not that the advice that she's giving is wrong or right, to each his own, right? But here's the thing that I find interesting. I came across a video the other day about passport bros. I'm sure you guys have heard about passport bros, right? The men that travel to different countries. They try to get these women that are foreigners because they don't really like American women. And I pointed that video out to my husband to show him, um, yeah, this is what some women are after. And this is how a lot of young girls are thinking these days, is that they need to bag a rich man. Here's the thing, ladies. And then I'm going to go into my Passport Bros video on another video because I was going to do a video on that, but this kind of prompted me as to why I want to do that video. I like to always look at things critically from both angles. That's just my personality. I've always looked at both sides. Is there a side to why men are actually going overseas? Absolutely, there is. Is there a side to why women are just saying, I'm just going to bag a rich man and I don't want to mess with broke guys? Absolutely. So both sides have valid points, but both sides come with pros and cons. And I think it's very important, especially if you're a young girl, to understand that you better have your shit together no matter what you do, whether you're bagging a rich white man, as she said in that video, or you're just trying to marry a rich man because you want to level up. Always have your game on point and have a fallback plan, because in this world, nothing is permanent. Everything is always moving. Everything is always changing. And I would advise you, if you are taking advice from these type of women, the Shara Sevens, the people on this app that talk about how to get rich men and become a sugar baby and those type of things, make sure you're doing it with knowing both sides of what comes with that. Because I can tell you from my perspective as a woman that was a stay-at-home mom for many years, it is extremely hard to go back into the workforce after you've stayed at home for that long. It is extremely hard to wake up and say, if something happens to my husband, what will I bring to the table if I don't have something of my own? I need to get back out there and have something of my own. And just for the pure joy of having something to do, I always urge young girls, including my eldest daughter who's in college, get your education, have a fallback plan, and always remind yourself you are worth it. You are worthy of a guy that meets your standards and has the same level of education and the same ambitions as you do. Because if you don't marry a person that has the same goals, ambitions, and desires, you're going to find yourself very miserable in that marriage. It's the reason why you shouldn't just look to money as your end all be all. You have to look at the big picture of that. Because trust me, ladies, the men that are making a lot of money, they have a lot more options. And that means that you need to understand you're not always going to be the main person in their life. All we have to do is look at all the celebrities that get cheated on. Last year, Bahati, who's married to Adam Levine, was cheated on. Bahati. Beyonce was cheated on. Let's just look at the bigger picture here. How do you choose to live your life? Do you want to live your life with some rich man just so that you can have designer clothes and bags that mean shit? Or would you rather have your dignity and pride? Ask yourself that, ladies, because at the end of the day, your dignity is far more valuable than the material things of this world. But that does not mean, and I urge you women, that you settle for nonsense screwballs either. So men, get your shit together and understand women are the same no matter where the frig you go. You can go overseas, you can go to any country. They're all the same. You're getting the same thing anywhere you go, baby. So understand the kind of woman you're picking up and really do your homework on that woman. If you need advice on this, come back to my page and I'll tell you how to pick the right type of girls, because there are red flags on women like crazy. And most men just refuse to see it. Anyways, have a great day and remember, think for yourself.